GOP Rep Morgan Luttrell almost lost control of this room at a town hall this week when the topic of the deported illegal immigrant Kilmar Abrego Garcia came up. Just even the mention of his name led to shouting on both sides. And I understand that town halls can get rowdy. I know that people are passionate at these things, especially in these small towns. But my goodness, you could literally cut the tension in the air with a knife, and it felt like it was going to boil over at any minute here. I am just forever perplexed. I will be forever perplexed that the left is getting so emotional about a man who came to the United States illegally, who remained in the United States illegally, has ties. Whether or not he's an active gang member of MS-13, he has close ties to MS-13 and other gangs across other countries. He has tattoos that sympathize with gangs. The fact that we have Democrat senators going down to El Salvador to try to rescue this man is beyond me. But I want to show you this entire clip here, and I want to get your reaction. I want to get your thoughts in the comments below, because you're going to see a few wild things here. And he has to literally calm the crowd down over and over again because he could hardly get a word in. These people are so emotional, and he actually brings up facts about Abrego that they didn't even know. And you could tell, because there's a lot of people who actually think that he's here legally and that he was just a fine, upstanding citizen. It's insane. So let's get into it. My name is Clayton Kearns from TrendingPolitics.com. As always, if you like this video and if you want this information to spread far and wide and the true angle and the true narrative of this story, then please like this video and subscribe to the channel. It really helps us out a ton. Now let's get into it.
Okay, my name is Sarah, and here's the question. Where do you, I'm talking about you personally, stand on the return of Abrego Garcia?
Okay, all right. Give me a second, all right, let's go, all right. I got it. So, and I'm trying to do my best to gather as much information as possible. Here. Hang on. Everybody take a breath.
No due process.
All right, hang on. All right, everybody take a deep breath. So I haven't had the opportunity in D.C. to ask these questions to the leadership, so I'm gathering information as best I can over the phone and what I'm watching and seeing on TV. Okay, and this is my stance. All right, because from what I understand it right now, the court systems are in discovery, trying to figure out exactly what's going on. The way that I understand it. Well, hang on, guys. Everybody hang on.
Okay, we're going to have to close the meeting if we don't do it. If we don't listen.
Hey, all right, come on now. All right, we're doing good. The way that I understand it is, yes, he is an illegal alien. Okay? Yes, damn, he is absolutely here illegally. Yes, ma'am. There are court documentation from Maryland that states that he's here illegally. They had it on Newsday. Okay. Well, I don't have it in my pocket. Let me finish. All right. So you guys leave? You come to give me a hug, or you gonna hit me? Okay. It's okay. Hey, look, we all live here together. It's our job to do this. We're good. You leave? All right. Y'all have a very blessed day. Okay. Let me finish. All right. Let's chat about this. All right. So he is here illegally. And from what I understand, when he was detained, he was with 2 other MS-13 members, which is a terrorist organization, in which he was deported. So the argument is, that's why I'm saying, hey, it's in the court system right now. All right, hear me out. But I understand, so his illegal immigrant, as I understand it, illegal immigrant, MS-13 member. But his wife filed a restraining order on him for beating on him.
Yep.
That's okay? I didn't think it was okay either. Okay. Okay, another question.
So that was the end of that clip regarding that specific question. But this is just absolutely insane. I have never seen a group of people get more emotionally invested in an actual criminal in a long time. I mean, the left was worshiping Luigi Mangione and still is in many ways. But my goodness, like when he brought up the fact that his wife had filed a restraining order because he physically abused her, you could hear the room and the liberals sitting there saying like, oh, we didn't know that. They are legitimately being told by the media right now that Kilmar Abrego Garcia, it was just a fine, upstanding man who was allowed to legally be here. There are people who think that he wasn't here illegally. And that is just a travesty. It is absolutely insane that people can still believe this, but that just goes to show how much of a propaganda machine there is on the left right now, to where they can just say things and the left just goes along with it. It's almost like that meme of them putting the chip inside their head and them just like parroting their talking points. As I said in the beginning of this video, this man he came here illegally, was detained with MS-13 gang members. Even if it is somehow found that he himself was not an active member of MS-13, do we want gang sympathizers here in our country from other countries? I mean, it's bad enough if we have gang members that are homegrown here. But when we are importing gang members who are part of some of the craziest and gnarliest gangs known to the world, why are we okay with having them here? And the media is running with this narrative of like, oh, well, he was wrongly deported. No, he wasn't wrongly deported. He's here illegally, and he had a final order of deportation. That is your final straw. Sometimes what happens in these courts is that you will get an initial detainment and orders of deportation, then you might appeal it, you might fight it, and the court case might get delayed by several months. I've actually known people that this has happened to. And then once you are deemed to like, you have no right to be here, you have no legal status, you're not married to an American citizen, you have no ties here to the country, they give you a final orders of deportation. And once again, he came here illegally. It's not like he came here legally and overstayed his visa. Now, that wouldn't have made it much better, but the irony of the entire situation is that if he would have tried to come here legally, his visa application would have been denied because he has legitimate ties to gang organizations. And the fact that we have Democrats who have actually taken taxpayer dollars and paid for flights to go down to El Salvador to try to rescue this man is just beyond the pale. And I cannot believe that this is the state of the Democrat Party in 2025. I mean, technically I can, but honestly, like, how much lower can they go? I got to imagine that, of course, the far left radical Democrats, like we've seen in this video, these people that are saying, send him home, send him home. Guys, he is already home. He's in his home country of El Salvador where he is a citizen. He was an illegal immigrant here. But what I'm saying is that, of course, these far left radical liberals, they are going to, die on this hill. But your common American out there, even if they voted for Kamala Harris, they're probably going to be like, what is going on here? This man was an illegal immigrant. He was deported. Like, even if he was not an active gang member of this specific gang, MS-13, he doesn't have a right to be in our country. And it's so hilarious that the media said that it says Maryland man deported to El Salvador, as if they just picked up a random American citizen on the street from Maryland and shipped him to El Salvador thinking that he was someone else. That's not what happened. And the fact that Democrats are fighting so hard for this man and ignoring their own constituents is insane. So this was a tense exchange here. You could literally like cut the tension in the air with a knife. I just could not believe how ramped up these people are getting about an illegal immigrant who was supposed to not even be in this country. So let me know your thoughts. If you think that Abrego should stay in El Salvador, let me know in the comments below, and I'll talk to you soon.